So, what happens when a machine, a piece of code, writes a hit song? Is it this amazing new frontier for creativity? Or is it, the final curtain call for human artists? This is a big one. Let's get into it.
Welcome to Chasing Signals. Today we showcase one of our own that is making inroads in the music business and charting on Billboard.
And we're not talking about some obscure project here. We're talking about an artist with over 400,000 monthly listeners. I mean, think about that. That's not some hobbyist in a garage. That's a real, dedicated audience. An audience for an artist who, well, technically doesn't even exist.
Right, the ghost in the machine. A new artist is on the charts. The catch? She isn't human. The artist's name is Xania Monet. She's got a hit song, she's all over the radio, and she's capturing the imagination of all those fans. And yep, the big secret is, she's not real.
Look, this isn't science fiction anymore. It's not a prediction of something coming down the line. This is happening right now. Xania Monet is the very first AI-generated musician to land on the Billboard radio airplay chart. A piece of code, a literal algorithm, is getting more airtime than thousands of real human musicians who are fighting for that exact same spot.
And this gets right to the heart of it all. It's perfectly summed up in this question from Gayle King. She basically asked, can a machine really feel the heartbreak in a ballad? Can it feel the joy in a pop anthem? Or is it all just an incredibly sophisticated act of mimicry, like a high-tech parrot?
And that question really splits the room, doesn't it? On one side, you have the dreamers. They say, hey, AI is just another tool, like a new kind of microphone. It's democratizing music for people who never had a shot. But then, on the other side, you've got the fear. The fear that it's all fake, that AI can't feel pain, that it's just stealing real human stories, and that any connection you feel is, well, built on a lie. I mean, can an AI feel the roar of a crowd from a stage?
But here's the thing. This panic, this feeling that a new technology is here to kill art, it sounds really familiar, right? That's because it is. We have been here before. The gatekeepers, the people in charge, they always panic. Just look at the timeline. Back in the 30s, you had the animation panic. Actors were legitimately worried that Mickey Mouse was going to put them out of a job. Fast forward to the 80s, the hip-hop panic. The industry suits called it noise, a fad, definitely not real music. And, well, here we are today. An AI artist charts, and the cry is the exact same. It's the end of human artistry. See a pattern here?
And what happened every single time? Animation didn't kill acting, heck no. It created whole new industries for voice actors and animators. And hip-hop? It wasn't the gatekeepers who made it huge. It was the outsiders, the fans, who scaled it into a global force. So the lesson is pretty clear. Disruption doesn't mean destruction. More often than not, it means expansion.
Okay, so let's put the philosophy on hold for a second and talk about what really drives the industry, money. Because art might be about passion, but the music business has always been about business.
I mean, think about it from an investor's point of view. An AI artist is kind of the perfect employee, isn't it? It never gets sick, it never cancels a tour, it will never cause a PR disaster with a 3 a.m. tweet. It can pump out content 24/7, and the label owns everything. No messy fights over who owns the master recordings. It's clean, it's predictable, and it's scalable. This quote just nails it. It's cynical, for sure, but it perfectly captures the cold, hard logic of the music industry. If turtles could chart, they'd be on the roster tomorrow. It's not about the artist's soul. It's about the asset's performance. Period. And that is the bottom line. Record labels aren't in the business of buying soul. They're in the business of buying hits. And if an algorithm can spit out a certified banger that climbs the charts, you better believe they're going to invest in that algorithm.
But hold on. Is it really that simple? Is it just a heartless machine? To really get what's going on, you have to meet the human behind the machine.
This is Talisha Nikki Jones. She's the creator of Xania Monet, and her vision just completely flips the script on this whole conversation. She's not trying to replace artists. She sees this as a tool to extend voices, to give a microphone to storytellers that the traditional industry has just ignored. For her, it's about empowerment. The word she uses is augmentation. The idea isn't to replace human creativity, but to add to it, to make it greater. The stories, the emotion, the soul in Xania's songs, that all comes from a human, from Jones. The AI is just the instrument she's playing to bring that art into the world. So maybe that's the way to look at it. The new artist isn't human.
That's true, but the opportunity for new stories, for unheard voices, for brand new ways to create, that's more human than ever. The boat Xania Monet is sailing on, the first AI musician to make it onto the Billboard radio airplay chart, is the same boat we're all on. Technology isn't here to replace humans, it's here to make the waves bigger and faster. Remember to stay curious, stay skeptical, stay entertained, and as always, keep chasing signals.